Hey guys, welcome back to Caveman Mining. I hope everyone is well and having a great day. On today's video, we are going to be doing an unboxing and setup of the long-awaited Bobcat Helium miners. Now, I ordered these Bobcat miners about 7 months ago and they finally just arrived. I was getting pretty hopeless just because everyone in the community knows there's been such delays with these freaking hotspot miners, and I wasn't even sure if I was getting scammed. But lo and behold, 2 of them showed up. They came from Hong Kong and China, and they're here, so we're going to test them out, get them set up and see how they work. And I know Helium, HNT, the coin has been rising. So I'm not sure if you guys can see, but up here in my studio the lighting is pretty terrible. We will move over to the window soon once we get the setup going for this thing, but just take a look at Helium coin, $37.40. So those of you who've kind of lost the faith, I mean, this thing has still been climbing value. Just over one day, it's gained, I don't know, $5 plus. Just over a month, it's, gained about $15 worth of value. So I'm going to keep the faith on this one. We're going to try it out and try to obtain some Helium coin. I have 2 of these, so one is going to go here on the 3rd floor, and I have a second Helium miner that's going to go probably in a location, I would say roughly 5 or 6 miles from where I am. I've got the router here, the Wi-Fi router, so these should connect via Wi-Fi to the network. What we'll do is we'll jump to the mobile app in a bit, but I will do a cut to get an unboxing of this thing to take a look at a few components and parts and see how we get this thing connected up. All right, so we've got the box here. We're going to pop this thing open, and the first thing we have is a Bobcat Miner's do's and don'ts card. The quick step 1 on the casing here tells us to go to the App Store, download the Helium Hotspot app through the iTunes or Google Play Store, and then it gives the kind of walkthrough steps that go there. And it says don't forget to attach the LoRa antenna. You can do this step at any time during the setup. So we have the foam pad covering on the top, a little bit of a warranty certificate card. That's cool. Looks like some mounting screws that potentially will go into the wall. Got the power cable. Let's take a look at that. Pretty basic. This is the base for the antenna, connection for the top of the antenna. I guess it's going to screw in something like that. A little bit underwhelming on the size of the antenna. I thought this was going to be much larger. Sticking around there. This is sealed up, so we'll peel it open. Is the Bobcat base. Okay, so we'll take a quick, get a little bit better lighting here, because I know that it's pretty terrible lighting by the computer table there. We'll have to do something about that. But yeah, this thing is pretty small. It's got the connection for the, it says the LoRa antenna. Looks like a Bluetooth button, a TF card, the COM plug, Ethernet, and the 12 volt DC in. So pretty basic. Clip on the bottom, and I think that's where we can go ahead and mount, and if we wanted to get that up on the wall, that's where we would do that. Probably we'll just for today have it set down, something like that, just to get it fired up. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll get this thing plugged up, and then we will go download the app. We'll get in the app and see what we can do about the setup. All right, so just for the sake of the setup, I've got it plugged in here to the router. I've got the Ethernet connected up in the back there. I also placed the antenna on the top of my PC box. So we'll just get things going to make sure it actually interfaces, and then we'll later figure out how to get it connected up over here and to see. I know it said to use the Ethernet, but I'm wondering if it will work wireless, so we'll see what that does. Okay guys, now go ahead and open your app after you download it from the iTunes or Google Play Store. Once the app opens, the first thing you're going to do is look for the hotspots and hit the Add Hotspot button. And what this will do is it will query the device for you to select the actual device. In our case, it's the Bobcat 300. We're going to go ahead and skip the placement instructions. We're going to go ahead and hit I'm powered up. We're going to do a scan from my hotspot. At this point, you need to go ahead and put your hotspot, if you have a Bobcat, into pairing mode, which in this case is pressing the Bluetooth button for 5 seconds on the back of the device and holding it, and then hitting the scan now. You'll notice the status light turns blue. And then once you do that, you will select the Bobcat 300. It will connect to the miner itself, and then it will go into your Ethernet or Wi-Fi setup. So go ahead and choose your connection. Ask for permissions to set the location on your device. It will query the network and look on the map, and it will get your GPS coordinates and location. Make sure you set this because you will only get one chance to do that. And go ahead and set in your height. For our case, it's 7.60 meters. For antenna height, and once you register, that's it. So in order for you, if you screw that up or whatever, you're gonna have to pay the $10 fee. So registering the hotspot will take a few minutes. For us, it did take about 40 minutes to run, so please be patient on that. Transitioning after the device is set up, we will get some type of synchronization status, and that can take up to 24 to 48 hours. So please also be patient on that as well. Just so you know, once we set this up, we got a relayed status on our device, which we needed to open up port 44158 on our firewall, which takes about 24 hours. Just giving you a quick snippet on our returns after 24 hours of mining is $1.33, and we did pretty well there. We still have a little bit of fine tuning to do. We didn't find any witnesses yet, but we're going to play around a little bit with the antenna and some of the settings on the device. So yeah, guys, I encourage you guys to check this thing out, and I've got two of them, one in my primary location and another one in a secondary location. So we will see after a week how well these things perform. I am pretty excited to see that, but we will update you soon. But with that being said, guys, I hope you liked what you saw on the Bobcat Miner 300 unboxing and setup video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next video. Caveman Mining out, and take care.